We decided instead of getting candy for Halloween, we did non-perishable food items so we could give to setting the table.
We usually take for granted that we have lots of food.
It was pretty fun just to go around and get canned goods with all my friends and stuff.
It's been really great to see these guys take the next step in their faith. The biggest thing is just seeing them apply what they've learned on Sundays and Wednesdays here at Prairie Lakes, and just being able for them to go out in the community and actually make a difference.
It's just amazing the amount of difference we can make when there's volunteers involved. You can now match up kids that need a little bit of extra attention. You can make sure kids are doing their homework, reading books, doing activities that are positive, because with volunteers you're able to do that kind of stuff.
I've been mentoring with Bridges for about 5 months. I was inspired to take this step just because I was coming into a new stage in my life. I was going to become an empty nester. I definitely was a little anxious at first just because I'm an introvert. I'm not an outgoing person. It hasn't been as difficult as I thought it would be.
I'm really glad that LORA mentored me because we get to do fun things.
I think the need in Makaya's life was having another adult in her life that was stable, so she feels special, that she is important, and I think that's what LORA does very well for Makaya.
I feel like God's challenged me to just get out of my box and not just look at maybe my own fears, but how I can use the gifts or the way I think He's wired me.
Volunteering for an hour or two every week makes a huge difference for our club members because it's seeing that consistency with the volunteers that come in that makes an impact. They get to see a role model on a time-to-time basis, and it's really positive for our young people.
We decided to become foster parents. Basically, God wouldn't let it go for me. He absolutely, over a 2-week period, bombarded me with foster care. So I approached Ron with the idea of becoming foster parents, and you said?
My initial response was no way.
We knew that it was going to be something uncomfortable. It's something that we've never done before.
I don't know that we necessarily had any special traits or characteristics other than we finally got to a place where we wanted to obey and do this thing that we believe God was telling us to do.
I get to be a normal kid and do normal kid things that I've never had, I would have never gotten the chance to do. And they cared so much about me. And so that feeling was new to me, and it was cool.
And that it's a simple step of obedience that at times was uncomfortable, and parts of it were hard. But oh my goodness, the what we have in the end far outweighs anything that was hard about what we did.
If church volunteers, especially at Prairie Lakes, are supposed to be modeling Christ, then what better group of volunteers to have to be role models for the kids that we're serving?
I think we're normal parents, like any parents, that we just wanted to have a more kingdom impact when we were thinking about it. If there's anything special, it was just we were just following what God laid out in front of us.